Let's see. Mm, 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 mm. All right, y'all. So, it's almost 7 o'clock. Y'all know I'm a timely person. So listen, it's actually not. It is not 7 yet, but it is 6:58. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all come on and tap in because I got the interview of the day right now. Thank y'all for those who tuned in earlier for the 15 minutes with just my. It was awesome. So y'all make sure y'all hit me up for that. Thank you to my sponsors, Moon and Sage Spiritual Shop. So when you go in Moon and Sage Spiritual Shop, you can catch my artwork in there, and it is available for purchase. And I have more than just prints in there as well. So like, go on in there and get some of my stuff so I can start making more stuff. So let me show you what I'm working on today, what I worked on today, which I'm gonna have those in Moon and Sage Spiritual Shop as well. So I paint rocks. So I do. Can y'all see? There you go. Rocks. I sell rocks. So y'all gonna see these soon. Some I paint rocks. I'm gonna find anything crafty to do and sell. So shout out to my other sponsors as well, Rude Boy Artworks. Y'all make sure y'all go check them out. Get y'all something airbrushed. Get y'all some cute. They got a bunch of cute stuff in Rude Boy Artwork. So y'all make sure y'all go check them out as well. Make sure y'all continue to check out my radio shows on K Ham Radio and Flex Radio. And I don't have a flyer on me, but if y'all go to Melody Craig page, the show I'm hosting the show lyrical compound, the lyricist edition, this Friday. And I don't have the flyer with me right now, but y'all make sure y'all come and have a good time and check out some dope lyricists as well. Okay. So listen, let me go ahead and get into this because this episode honestly should have started at 6 o'clock because we have way too much to talk about. And y'all already know, you should know. If you don't know, I don't understand why you don't know. So this podcast with her was supposed to happen several months ago, I think, maybe. And I keep saying our schedules was all tangled and twisted, and it was so much going on and so much to do, so it didn't get a chance to happen. But it is happening right now. She has so many credentials. I'm just gonna bring her on and let her introduce herself and talk about all the like dope stuff that she does. So y'all welcome. Put some clapping hands in the comments for Charity Moran.
Yay! Oh my God, I want to come out to I got a pocket full of stars.
Y'all.
We're gonna have to insert music
We're gonna
here.
have to most definitely.
Thank you.
So this is how we're gonna start though. Go ahead and tell us about yourself.
All
Like
right.
what do we need to know? Like, who is a Charity? What do you do? What have you done? What you about to do? Like, we need to know all the letters behind your name, the ED, the SEDs, the BBCs. We need to know all that.
I love it. Okay, so I'm Charity Marcella Moran, born and raised in Lakeside, Shreveport, Louisiana, and my life, I think, I just my professional career began as a geometry teacher in my
Okay.
mind at Booker T. Washington High School. And
Yes.
and that just kind of created really the first thread that weaves through everything, I wouldn't mind sharing about. So we have like a career as an educator, and that
Mhm.
was really fun, and still is. Like, I have a book out with a couple of ladies on
Okay.
decolonizing curricula. through place-based learning. So we got like that little bubble that's going on, and I like creating learning experiences, right? I always tell people my dream was to be like Miss Frizzle mixed with Claire Huxtable.
Okay, I
But
can
this
see
is
that.
Kid Cudi.
I can see that. I can see that.
So like, I'll never forget one of my students who owns the brand Streetport brand, Kadarius. He was like, "You used to do the fires field trips," and so when I started moving into the part of my career where I'm moving around the country and training teachers,
Mhm.
I'm watching legal cannabis blossom in these different spaces,
Okay.
and I'm like, field trips. I know how to create experiences, and then also weaving in like elements of justice and stuff. Um, and that really led to like what I'm most excited to talk about tonight, which is
Okay.
um, the Jazz Fest on the Red. It's the first downtown Shreveport Jazz Festival coming in April. That
Okay.
through some of the cannabis work with Sow and Reap, it has kind of branched off into this festival organizing capacity. And so, like, yeah, that's kind of like the high level overview.
Okay. Okay. So, what you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about first?
I want to talk about the festival.
Okay.
I
So,
don't know. Yeah.
okay. So let's talk about Jazz Fest. Jazz Fest on the Red. Let me go ahead and put up that website so everybody can go get their tickets. Okay, jazzfestonthered.com. And are you still looking for vendors?
Yeah, we're looking for food vendors, just general merchants, and especially artisans and fashion. Fashion. We want people to
Yes.
come and highlight the Shreveport fashion scene in a festival experience setting where, you get to make money. Like, forget the vendor's fee, that's just entry.
Yeah.
The type of experience we want, we kind of have it oriented in different like stations. Like I said, I'm an educator,
Yes.
so you
Yes.
know, we really want Shreveport to have a cool experience. So we have high school and collegiate jazz bands are going to be there.
Okay.
Have Fashion Row, which is where we want to highlight Arclatex fashion. Artist Alley, where we have
Okay.
artists such as yourself and others. And then, food truck lane and food and wine tent for the as part of the VIP experience.
Okay.
So we'll have like some live candle pouring where folks can pour their candle, go enjoy
Ooh.
the show, come back, enjoy the food and wine experience.
Because
So
it's literally an all day experience.
it
Literally.
is. It is. So doors are going to open at 11 a.m. And then we have local big band is going to be performing. We're going to do some line dance
Because a
instruction,
party ain't a party without the line dance. Like, girl,
right?
hey,
And we
look,
want to make
we
sure.
take line dance seriously because we get to clacking them fans, honey. It's over with. It's over with. It's a clack, clack, clacking good time. Okay.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. So we want people to be, primed and ready for the headlining act.
Okay.
So yeah, we're really excited.
Okay. So who came up with the idea to have the Jazz Fest on the Red?
So my colleague Ennis of IMG Marketing Group,
Mhm.
he's from New Orleans, born and raised. And like I
Mhm.
said, we did a lot of work or still are doing a lot of work in the cannabis event space. And so he was like, Shreveport deserves a jazz festival of their own. And we
Mhm.
had been kind of tossing the idea around for like 2 or 3 years and just kind of, humming and hard over it and things of
Right.
the sort. And last spring it was like, look, let's act on this. Let's do
Mhm.
it. Let's do
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And what's the date and times again?
April 12th, 2025.
Okay.
That's a Saturday. And 11 a.m. until 11 p.m.
Y'all, so that's literally all this. So don't say you don't have anything to do on April the 12th because there's literally an all day event
Yes.
going on, Jazz Fest on the Red. So artists, get it together. all day. We need plenty of we need plenty of whatever pieces of art you have. This is all like this is literally all day. All
Mhm.
day. So make sure y'all tap in. I got the website right there. So go ahead right now and get your tickets. Tell us more about the VIP experience.
Yes. So the VIP experience, like I said, it's going to be access to premium seating, private bars, up close views of the performers and the
Mhm.
performances. It's really just going to be this unforgettable festival experience. There's also going to be food and wine demonstrations,
Mhm.
cooking demonstrations throughout the day, tastings, as well as, oh, there's one more thing. I mean, we're going to pick you up at the front gate, you know, and make sure
Mhm.
you don't have to walk that far.
Yes.
Like, we really are creating this experience. In addition to the candle pouring,
Mhm.
um, yeah, we'll have viewing televisions, you know, and then so that no matter what rain or shine, our VIPs are going to be able to see what's going on in comfort. Um,
Oh,
and
okay.
then, right, and we're working with a local law firm to make sure that even if it rains, we're going to have ponchos for everybody.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
just like
So
down in New Orleans, you know, bring your chair,
yeah.
get muddy, baby. Come on.
Yeah, yeah. So VIP, you are taking VIP. Listen, you taking care of you taking care of VIP. So make sure y'all get the VIP experience,
Yeah.
um, and enjoy a jazz fest on the red. Okay, so let's talk about you in the cannabis business.
Hmm. Okay, so wait, there's one more thing that I forgot
Oh,
about
go
jazz
ahead.
that really ties into the education and kind of the philanthropy of the festival. Is the purpose is we're operating, dedicating money, dedicating profits to scholarships for local high school
Okay,
jazz band students. So you know the
okay.
educator in me.
Yeah, yeah. Got to give back to the kids.
Yes,
Got to, especially
absolutely.
in music. I'm all about that. I'm definitely all about that. All about that.
Yay,
That's dope.
absolutely.
That's dope.
Thanks.
Um, so how did you get in the cannabis business?
How did I get in the cannabis business? It really connects to the work I was doing as as an educational consultant. So I was kind of
Mhm,
traveling around the country, like I
mhm.
said, training teachers in project based and place based learning, and I was watching it happen. And then I'm showing up, you know, and people, you know, they know when they smell weed and they know what it is, and
Right.
it's like, you know, so later on, you know, colleagues and folks are asking, you know, how do you do this? Like, do you walk in and say, yes, I would like to buy a weed? And I was like, wait, there's a problem here. Like two things were happening.
Mhm.
I'm like, I'm watching dispensaries go from literally like shotgun houses with revved up security at first, right? To
Mhm.
being these Apple stores. And I'm like, but hold up. This is not right because I know people back home with three strikes for little doobies and ashtrays,
Uh-huh.
and y'all out here, it was just like, and so I was conflicted because I'm like, oh, I could show people and take them on experiences and do like
Mhm.
this type of concierge, like instructional service around informed consumption. But
Right.
I didn't want to leave out that cannabis part. So I just started, you know, I was running it with the ladies at the beauty shop and they were like, oh, I would pay to go. And I was like, you would? And, and it just kind of evolved into
Mhm.
creating these boutique experiences for small groups of people. Um,
Okay.
yeah, like we take people everywhere, wherever they want to go
Mhm.
recreationally, you know. And so we've done things like Coachella and, you know, taking folks to Denver for private, you know, private mountain time. We
Okay.
do dispensary hops wherever we are.
Okay.
And, you know, like walk people through. Like if you don't know how to roll, we're going to show you how to roll. We'll like walk with you into the dispensary and like make sure the bud tender is giving you a prime time experience and not just a churn and burn, crank them out, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
because it can be intimidating if it's your first time or,
Right.
you know. So we're not just for the newcomers though, but we really like to hang out with the connoisseurs and so like the folks who want to go hang out at cannabis festivals. um,
Okay.
and growing conferences and like really get into the technicalities of it. We're here for everybody in terms of what we're creating.
Okay. Okay. So, can you tell us what I'm trying to see how I'm gonna ask this question. Can you knock out some of the, I guess, the myths about cannabis?
Mm.
Am I making, did that make sense?
Mhm, mhm. Like, I have some, like, fun facts, I'm a big
Okay.
Bang Theory fan, so fun fact, like, it's it's not 2 main, like, species, like, it's not indica and sativa, like,
Okay.
there's even a 3rd, and so I want people to stop focusing on indica, sativa, it's really cool as a starter, kinda like the
Mhm.
same way the Bible's a good start when we're talking about spirituality.
Mhm.
Like, right?
Mhm.
You
Right.
start somewhere, but like get more into learning about your terpenes and
Mhm.
the flavonoids so that you can know even down to, and these are the type of conversations we like to have. I want you to, inhale it a certain way before you light it. Like if it's in a joint, inhale it and or
Okay.
poke it, pull it like you're gonna pull it if it were lit, so that you can get the essence of the flower. And
Okay.
oh, I do taste it does taste sweet. That's why they call it, zittles, whatever, right? So you're not just consuming, but you're informed about like all the different ways to appreciate it. Um,
Okay.
so like that's one myth is like is indica or is sativa. Let's talk more about terpenes and
Okay.
flavors and things that how does it impact you? Like this one
Okay.
is a super lemon haze. So that's like things like that. I like to help kind of debunk and inform people around. Um, oh, there's so much. Let's see. Oh, you know how they say cannabis is a gateway drug. Stop it.
I do-
Stop it. No, indeed.
it's
I would love people to get more aware of
Mhm.
like the spirituality of it
Okay.
and thinking about, and this is where you get to join the Angela Davis School of Feminism because we talk about how it's a female plant and how you have to honor and protect and not just mass produce.
Okay. Okay.
So we
Sounds
get into
interesting.
it.
It
Yeah.
sounds interesting. So, do you have workshops or classes about this, or look, you a book
A book
maybe?
is in the works, actually. So we're discussing ideas, and it's a collection of different essays and thoughts from
Mhm.
people in regards of transformative travel.
Okay.
Because like last summer in South Africa, I took a guest to South Africa for an excursion, and we just kind of we played around in not in the forest, but like in the national reserve, in the game reserve.
Okay.
Then we
Okay.
did the city and Cape Town, and it was just it's awesome when you climb a mountain,
Mhm.
right, literal mountain,
Yeah.
and in the rain, and you realize some things are happening internally, like you're thinking about what you can and cannot do differently because now
Right.
you pumped it up the side of Lion's Head Mountain and realized, oh, it took me a little longer, but I did it, or
Right.
I did more than I thought I could. And so
Right.
what does it mean to especially travel as Black women, because that's mostly who I have as my guests.
Okay.
However, we serve a diverse crowd, but I've learned that, a lot of traveling as a Black woman
Mhm.
means different things in different spaces when you're experiencing like other Blackness, like in the Bahamas or, like in Barbados, that where
Yeah.
the like entire culture is anchored around tourism. And so, like,
Okay.
what does that feel like when I'm watching tourists be as privileged and,
Mhm.
entitled and rude, even, and people? that look like me are on the other end of it. And I'm coming from America and all of its,
Yeah.
racist tropes and institutionalized systems. And so, like, just tossing it all around. And I just
Yeah.
love to hear what women of color who travel the world and just travel in general think
Mhm.
about what they experience.
Okay.
So we're
So
working on it.
okay, okay, good, good. I'm excited. I because well, for me personally, I just like being educated on stuff.
Mhm.
Like I like to be knowing, what's what in the world. So I'm definitely excited that you are working on a book for it. That's dope. So
Nice.
how do people book an excursion with you?
Okay, so they can reach out on all things social media at Sow and Reap. So it's
Mhm.
SEAUX. We spell it the Louisiana way. And Reap, ANDREAP. And so all things social media, sowandreap.com, Instagram, Facebook, and we can connect. And like I just before checking in with you today,
Mhm.
had an intake call with a lady who's planning to join us in our crop over festival excursion
Okay.
in July. So
Okay.
in Barbados with some infused foods and lots of cadooment and parades and costumes. It's going to be fun. Lots of fun. So
Oh,
really
please,
looking forward.
please send pictures.
We need to bring you,
Yeah, we do. We do.
dear viewers, remind Ron to get her passport.
I do. I do. I really do. And I've just been I it definitely needs to go that definitely needs to go at the top of my priority list, but y'all know I get to doing so much
It's
at one
okay.
time, and it honestly just really like slips my mind until somebody say, "Oh, we're going here. You got your passport yet?" And I'm like, I got to
Nice.
get it together. I got to get it together. So I need to let me tell my mental assistant, like I have a mental assistant.
Yes.
And I was like, let me tell my mental assistant that look, I need to get my passport because my friends are having too much fun out here. And I'm just in the States, just working hard and stuff like that. So
Come
definitely,
on, Ron.
yeah, definitely gonna get that done. As soon as I get it, I'm gonna let you know.
Very good.
As
You
soon
heard
as
that here first, folks. Ron, Barbados, crop over
I'm sitting it.
2025.
So which adventure has been your favorite?
Um, oh, hands down, it would have to be. Ooh, you said favorite. I love Barbados. I'm not gonna lie, it's
Okay.
perfect all day, every day.
Okay.
Lots of beaches, but I walked with lions in South Africa
Oh,
in real life,
oh,
myself and my guest. It was so humbling.
okay.
It was like, yeah, that's a cat back there growling or
Yeah.
purring, but the vibrations on the back of my neck mean a whole nother evolutionary thing. Like primitively, I
Oh,
felt like I was about to be eaten. And it was so exhilarating.
okay. Okay. So you was with Mufasa in real life.
Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Yes.
You was with Mufasa in real life. Okay.
Yes, I never
That's
thought about it like that.
see?
Oh my God.
That
Child.
is so dope.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to education.
Mm. Yep. I love teaching math.
Okay.
And I love making connections for students between what they're learning and their community, right? And like, so yeah, that's it in a sentence. But what does that mean is like my focus is on project-based learning and place-based learning. So
Okay.
getting kids out into the community, getting them into places like Melrose Plantation and
Mhm.
Whitney Plantation
Mhm.
and seeing things, of that level, but then also taking a walk around Lakeside and mapping out what are the assets? Like, who are the
Mm-hmm.
people whose stories don't get told? Or
Mm-hmm.
how is it that you know Mr. Scroggins? You know,
Right.
what
Right.
do you know about him, and how do you know him? Like, really being able to celebrate and uplift, and
Mm-hmm.
not always say, there's an issue in the community, but where's the beauty in the community?
Right.
And learn some math along the way by studying it. And so, like, project-based learning, place-based learning. I co-authored a book with two other ladies, Mickey Evans and Erin Sanchez. And together
Okay.
we are pblpath.com.
Okay.
And it's all about place-based learning and how we can connect, like day-to-day inquiry,
Mm-hmm.
classroom inquiry. How can we connect that to culture and community? So we talk a lot about decolonizing curricula, and that sounds all good, and DEI, and oh no, it's critical race theory, but it's just really making kids have the opportunity to think, think deeply about what they're consuming.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's cool too, because I think that will keep kids who get bored easily more active. Because
Hmm.
that was one of my issues in school. Like, it was boring. I mean,
Right.
it was,
Absolutely.
I mean, flat out, it was just, sometimes you can be so smart, and it's like, well, okay, you're okay. 2 plus 2 is 4. Okay, so what? What?
But tell me how to make money.
Th- Thank you. Let's talk about something real. Let's talk about these streets.
Yeah.
Let's.
How,
So
how
I
tell
think
me how
that
I can get a real estate license when I'm 18.
right. So I think that's I really think that's really cool what you're doing. Um Educating kids in that matter, because some kids are so smart they just get extremely bored easily, and that's how they get in trouble, because we get bored and we don't have anything else to do, so we get to messing with stuff.
Stuff, yeah. Taking things apart.
Taking things apart. That was one of my taking things apart, building it back up, setting it on fire, trying to put the fire out, using the wrong chemicals, all
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Like, what's your favorite school experience? Like, when you say, "Ooh, I loved
Oh,
about school."
it's definitely math.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's definitely math and chemistry. It's definitely math and chemistry all day long.
We need to put you in the kitchen then.
Yeah,
Breaking Bad.
listen. Yeah.
I love it. Hilarious.
Yes, it's always it has always, for me, it has always since elementary school, it has always been math for me, like 100% math. Like, um I used to tutor kids. Like, one of my first jobs, I think I was like 15. I used to be a tutor.
Nice.
I was a tutor at Mount Canaan Baptist Church.
I remember that. That's church. Yeah.
Mhm. I remember I was a tutor. I was a tutor at Mount Canaan Baptist Church. And yeah. And so, like, even when I was tutoring kids, well, I was a kid tutoring kids.
What educator in the works?
Like, when I was in college, my first before I switched to just plain mathematics, my major was secondary education mathematics.
There's still time. Don't worry.
Uh,
I could see you being that weird art teacher at the community rec center or something, like teaching kids Picasso in kindergarten.
Yes, that's 100%.
More rocks, more pocket
Yes, and then
monsters.
when I used to teach the kids about fraction, I used pizza.
See, you don't know about pulling up at a Domino's drive-through like, hey, I teach math. I need some pizza boxes.
Yes. Yes,
I love
absolutely.
it. So
Yes,
see,
absolutely.
projects.
Huh?
Make it real. Projects.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very, 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 and I tell people, like, I know me and you both, I told them, like, we are the pioneers of getting college credits at an early age.
Come on. Sound like free money to me. The math was math. So
I be telling people, I'm like, this dual enrollment is not new. I was like, listen, look, I got credits at an early middle school getting college credits. So like,
There it is. They
yeah,
had us taking the ACT in like seventh grade
yes,
and stuff. Yeah.
yes, yes. So it was nice. It's nice to grow up or and be around people who make education fun, who make being smart like cool.
That's fire.
Yeah, it was really nice being around people like, especially when you're from the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you're from the trenches.
Yeah.
When you're from the trenches, so it's real nice being around people who make education fun and make it cool.
I love that. You made me think immediately about this young guy at a middle school in Virginia. And
Hmm.
then we created a project like who's the real goat or who's the greatest
Hmm.
who's the real goat, and it was like comparing statistics of like Simone Biles wins
Mm.
to Tom Brady. And
Okay.
so like the kids had to really get into the numbers and the math and make correlations between like two different sports stats.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so like in the middle school they were doing so much more statistical analysis because they really wanted to argue down whether
Right.
it was Tom Brady or Simone Biles. Who cares? But you using numbers
Uh huh.
to argue. And it's a
Right.
part of it. They had a guest speaker come in who was a guy from Richmond, Virginia. I remember,
Hmm.
and from the neighborhood of the school. And he was a statistician for like the Patriots when they were doing all those Super Bowl wins and things of the sort.
Okay.
And so, like, when for kids from the hood, quote unquote, black
Right.
and brown kids to see this black or statistician person who's like running the numbers at a certain level
Yeah.
and say I also contributed to the team's win through my numerical analysis. And
Yes.
they were like, you didn't get a ring. He was like, I have the same ring, I got very good bonus as well, like
Right.
the math is math.
Mathing. Right.
And they were
Right.
like, so you get the same benefits of the team without even having to like, he was like, the math.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that put a whole nother light on the math they were learning. And now it's like, oh, not just in the name of earning, and making money, but it's other things that can be done.
Right. Absolutely. Like I took a sabermetrics class, like doing baseball statistics.
So you know what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Wow.
I know
Just imagine if in
I
high school or middle school you knew that was a job. I love it.
so yeah, yeah. So yeah. I think that is really I think that's really, really cool. Because a lot of people don't know how you can take certain things to another level.
Mhm.
Like when I used to take discrete math, oh, I took that seriously. Like calculating probability, oh, that's why I win everything.
Insert DJ Khaled. All I do is win, win, win. I love it.
That's how I win everything because when it came down to calculating probability, like I took it seriously. Like, yes, I'm gonna win all these raffles. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna count all these cards.
Gotta be smart.
You
Gotta
got to
be smart.
be you have to be smart. So out of all the things you've done, like with the education, with the cannabis, and with your event planning, like so what's your do you have a particular favorite? Do you
Mm-hmm.
have one that you will put over the other?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It would be Friendsgiving New Orleans.
Okay.
That's one of the and it's in tough competition with my life and living like when I was working at Booker T. Washington. Like that's really tough competition. But I think I'm leaning towards like the Friendsgiving New Orleans supper
Mhm.
series that we have. because it was the first, so it's a lot of sentimental value there.
Okay.
But and it's been the longest running of our suppers. So it's our flagship and it's the longest
Okay.
running supper. And it's been really fun because we're 10 years in the game this year.
Okay.
And it's really fun going back and like looking at old recipes
Mm-hmm.
and just watching in picture form the evolution of our suppers over the past 10
Mm-hmm.
years. And yeah, I just really am excited. I'm really excited about what's to come. And that one is my favorite. It's my favorite. I love working with Chef Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
We have some regulars who come all the time, every year, dang near. And it's just really cool. Really cool.
That's what's up.
have
Giving.
we
Okay.
given you some of have you experienced some of our infused suppers?
Besides the crawfish,
Oh.
the what was it? Crawfish. It was
At the comedy
at
pop-up.
the comedy pop up.
Okay,
Yes,
so
at the
some of the
comedy
small
pop up.
bites. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I yes.
Okay, very good. But
I love
we gotta get you to a supper then.
I
There's
love
a
it.
couple of Mardi Gras and 420 brunches coming up. So
Okay, okay.
I
Yeah, I
want
was about to say what else do you have? What else do you have coming up this year?
you. Oh, we're playing heavily in the festival space this year. It's gonna be
Okay,
working with the team, organizing the Big Easy Vibe Fest with two other powerhouse ladies down in New
okay.
Orleans. So that's going to be April 19th for like a 420 festival, Louisiana
You
experience.
know what? Guess
Yeah.
what? I'm
You-
gonna be in New Orleans April 19th.
Dee, 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 dee.
I'm
So
gonna be
that's perfect.
I'm gonna be in New Orleans April 19th because I should be going to a battle rap event down there.
Ooh.
So I should
Ooh.
be okay. So that means I need to stay a couple of extra days.
Yeah. Stay for the festival. Stay
I need to stay
yeah,
a
stay
couple
for
extra days.
420. Holy moly.
I sure
Um
did. Yeah, let me check. Hold on, let me check my calendar. If I'm not
get it.
mistaken, I'm supposed to be in New Orleans April 19th.
Big Easy Vibe Fest.
And yep, April 19th. Okay. Okay.
Excellent.
So I will stay. I will stay a few. I'll probably come a few extra days early too. I might stay a whole week.
Yes. Wow, that's smart. Well, don't stay too soon because you know the weekend before is Jazz Fest here in Shreveport.
Oh yeah.
And then that Sunday is the week before 420.
Okay.
And I'm locked in with the Tree 18 conglomerate.
Okay.
Bravo to shout out to Tree 18. We're doing the Bayou Breeze Festival, which is
Okay.
an appreciation of medicinal cannabis here in
Okay.
Shreveport. So we want people to stay tuned with that one on Instagram because we're going to help you get your medical recommendations so that we can be kosher with all laws and we can have a great experience
Right.
um, for Bayou
Okay.
Breeze Festival. So that's what's coming. Then
Okay.
we have, so festival is April, all things festival.
Okay.
May we have a Barbados excursion
Okay.
with Sow and Reap. Another one, like I said, in July for Crop Over.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we're going to be exhibiting at a cannabis festival in South Africa.
Okay.
So looking forward to that experience and networking and things of the sort. Just learning on the global scale. And then you could always just check out all of these websites. Um, to catch up on anything else. We do one-on-one excursions, like we're doing something special for a wedding anniversary. They're like, we want to go to
Okay.
Barbados, so let's do it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I look. I got to step my game up.
Look, Ron, you draw from an unlimited source. Don't you forget. Get your passport.
I
You
know it.
draw
I'm
from
on.
an
I promise you.
unlimited.
You know what? Let me send my text message right now to my mental assistant and let them know. Um, don't forget to tell me to get. I'm texting for real.
Right.
Don't forget to tell me to get my passport.
Like my homeboy down in Barbados always says, "Man, I'm just living life."
Mm-hmm.
I like
Yeah.
to smoke
So
too.
I want to see your nails.
Oh
Have you
no,
gotten your
not
nails done?
today.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all, am I'm usually so inspired by her nails. Like,
It's the get shit done nails now though.
oh, I'm so upset.
This is
Soon
so
as you get
cute.
them done,
I'll
soon
let
as you get them done,
you.
please,
Yeah.
please send me a picture. Please send me a
Yes.
picture, y'all. Her nails are always like on point, and she's like, and I'm like, yes,
No.
inspire me, please,
Yeah.
inspire me,
Yes. Yes. I was
inspire
ready
me.
to I was in full-fledged writing mode a couple weeks
Okay,
ago. So I had to, but they're coming back. Shout out to her nail envy out there in San Leandro.
okay,
I love
okay.
her.
Good. So again, give us, oh gosh, I don't even know what, give us give us all your websites again.
Okay, so festival time. We have jazzfestonthered.com.
Mhm.
We have bayoubreezefest.com.
Mhm.
Down in New Orleans, we have bigeasyvibefest.com.
Mhm.
And then for all things cannabis travel and transformative cannabis travel is soandreap.com. So SEAUXANDREAP.com. And there are other fun projects that are happening. So you just really got to stay tuned.
Absolutely, because she's gonna be back because she already has scheduled another interview in March. She has
Yes.
already scheduled another interview in March for something else that she has coming up. So you got to make sure you stay tapped into my page because I be having interviews popping up left and right. So make sure y'all stay tapped in. I always share whatever she has going on because if you ain't y'all, we have fun. That's all I can say. Like I haven't decided if I'm gonna get me a table yet, but I know I'm gonna be there. I like she got me as the Walmart greeter. Like I'm just gonna be there waving at everybody. Hello, hey, let me take your picture. I'll make sure I bring my camera. Make sure I bring my camera too. I'm like the Walmart greeter. Hey everyone, how are you having a good time? So
I love it.
y'all make sure let me put the website up. This is the main thing y'all need to know. If you have not taken anything else from this interview today,
Mhm.
take away this website, jazzfestonthered.com. It's all things festival right here in Shreveport, Louisiana. So my gosh, please do not act like there's nothing to do. This is a whole festival. Organized a whole organized festival, okay? A whole organized festival with plenty of talent, plenty of music. It's gonna be plenty of artists because I've been sending out that form to the artist community as well. I've been sending it out, letting people know like, hey, we need to tap in. This is an all day event. We need to get this money. Let's get it.
Yeah.
We got to be look. We have to be prepared when it's time to be a vendor. Like we have to be on point. So are y'all still looking for artists to perform?
Yes, we're still open, for especially for our homegrown talent. Yes, we're
Okay.
looking for all things jazz, all things instrumental or singing, like performances. We're still open. They can still come to the website and fill out that vendor form as an option to say, I'd like to be an artist or a performer.
Okay.
Or you could just send us a direct message on Instagram or Facebook. Our mascot Chris Fest is on
Mhm.
Facebook, so don't forget that the price goes up after February 1. Um,
Okay.
for vendor and tickets. So we're really
Okay.
encouraging people to get in and take advantage, especially of that VIP experience, because it's a smaller amount of tickets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So listen, VIP experience. If I get to knocking on y'all tent, just let me in because I'm the Walmart greeter. So like y'all have to let me in y'all VIP tent.
The walkie-talkie.
Where my walkie? Oh Lord, they give me a walkie. Don't if y'all give me a walkie-talkie, game over. Game over. You ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing if y'all give me a walkie-talkie. You ain't gonna be saying me nothing. I'm gonna be walking all down Clyde fan. Just hey, get over here. You get here.
You
This
know, we're
way.
even
This way.
fortunate enough to get some lane closures so that there could be, Uber drop-offs.
Okay.
Like we're really working on this thing. Oh, and I almost forgot my favorite part is the children's zone being sponsored by Oshna.
Okay. That's
Oshna
dope.
LSU Health, and we're really grateful for them believing in us. Yes.
I'm
So
excited.
bring the kids. They can have a little fun in the STEM
Yes,
center.
yes,
You
yes.
know.
There is a kids session. So we got the general, we have the general admission, we got the VIP. There will be a kids session. Still looking for artists, still looking artists, musical art. We're still looking for musical artists. We're still looking for artists. Still looking for fashion designers
Yes.
as well. So y'all all day 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. So it's all day. They gonna give me a walkie-talkie. That's the most important part.
Breaker 19 looking for
That's
Robin.
all you gonna hear. That's all you gonna hear. Y'all gonna be like, run. No, you are no longer part of the team.
I
You're
can't.
no longer an honorary member of the team. You have to go home. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna be on it. Um, so I just want to thank you for coming on and informing us about you. Period. Like you're just an awesomely amazing. Look, I'm trying to think of big words and just putting adverbs together and
Come
stuff.
on, Scrabble. Come on.
That's me. That's
You better
me.
use that cue. That's enough. That's enough. Cut. Cut. No.
That was such a nerd joke. If you don't play Scrabble, you ain't get it. You didn't
Yo,
get it.
man.
It went over your head. you, you had to be a nerd to understand. They went over some people's head. They went over some people's head. But you are just such an I think you're just such an awesome person. I'm so glad that you're an educator, you're inspirator,
I
motivator,
like
inspirator. Is inspirator a word? I don't know if
it. It is
inspirator a
now.
word.
You
It
say
is today. It is today.
that.
You always have such a wonderful attitude as well. Like I could never have a bad day because if she asks me how I'm feeling, I'm like, she's sending me hype songs. She always like, you're the best. Where's my picture book? Have you finished my picture book? It's like just complete motivation. Y'all need to surround yourselves with people who always have such a positive attitude because we don't know the other thing that she's going through in her life either. So like, but for her to pop up every day with this smile and it's just like, hi, I'm here, and it's just a wonderful thing. So what I ask my guests to do is, do you have any type of a motivational moment to encourage people to do something? You do so much. Encourage them to do something. Encourage them to live.
um.
But don't make me cry in the process. But
Okay, so I'm gonna bring it back here. Let me really back here. Just really stop for a second and think about what would it look like to be a recipient?
mm,
Like, what would it look like to receive unexpected, whatever, fill in the blank,
mhm,
unexpected release,
mhm,
unexpected joy, miracles, gifts, blessings? What would that look like? And then just live as though that's what's happening.
mm,
Don't let all of the darkness on the left and 10,000 fall on the right to
right.
discourage you. I guess it boils down to we walk by faith and not by sight.
Amen.
Something like that.
Amen. That's wonderful. I know I walk by faith, but baby, this is stigmatism I got going on.
It get blurry.
This is this if walking by faith and not by sight was a person.
That's when you take a nap. If it's
You just
blurry, take a
take,
nap.
you just take a nap. Thank you. Thank you. Take a
It's
nap.
still blurry. Take another
Just
nap.
take another nap. That's it. That's all. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for being you. Thank you for keeping people educated and informed, just about life in general, because some people honestly just really don't know. And so whenever you do have a cannabis workshop or um education a cannabis educational knowledge experience, please let us know so we can come, because some people just don't know, and some people already have their minds made up about what society says about cannabis. So whenever you have a class, a workshop, or any type of informative thing, let us know so
Yeah.
we can cause so we can show up and be educated.
I love that. I sure will. Thank you. Thank you. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Always hit me up, girl.
I
Thank y'all
will.
so much for tuning in.
Yay.